Welcome to Travel with Danny and MJ. I'm Mary Jane.
And I'm Danny. We're traveling the world with just carry-ons and a backpack each.
We're going to Aguas Calientes. Stopped on the bus partway, for a bathroom break, and it's a place called, I guess you'd say, Huaypo. It's a beautiful lakeside with the snow-covered mountains back in the background there. What a beautiful place.
The Machu Picchu fortress is located 50 miles northwest of Cusco at an elevation of 7,970 feet or 2,430 meters above sea level. So from Cusco, we took a 2.5-hour bus ride, then a 2-hour train ride to get to Aguas Calientes, where we stayed overnight. Then it's a 30-minute bus ride up to the starting point of the ancient city.
We just took a 2.5-hour bus ride, and now we're getting on the train.
Here we go.
So we have reached the train station for our train to Machu Picchu. We're just waiting to board. Peru rail train. Looks like it's just a one-car train for our group. That's our wagon. Right by the train station, there's this river running rapids, and then the train. I thought that one-car train was our train, but probably not. This is probably our train, this longer train. So we're ready to go. It's like a vista dome, so we have the ceiling open with windows. Should be a beautiful ride. On the train, it's beautiful countryside here on the way to Aguas Calientes, Machu Picchu town. Train's going along the river. It's kind of a very brown river. Making our way through this beautiful countryside. The river has gotten quite rapidy now. Lots of churns and falls.
A lot of rocks in the big rocks in the water.
And we're getting into a town of 200 people. It looks over these mountains. The river really looks spectacular here. It's not my favorite color for a river, but it's really beautiful. This is the beginning of the Inca Trail. I don't know if it's the beginning or part of the Inca Trail. You get some great views through the roof panels of the train. The mountains, we're in quite the valley. Scenery is amazing. Some more of the river here in this valley. To the mountains. We just got off the bus here in Aguas Calientes. Head to our hotel, drop off our stuff, and go. Alright, we're in our hotel in Machu Picchu. It is the Capicala Boutique Machu Picchu. We just walked in, so getting the feeling for the place. The bathroom, big shower. It's a suite. We got upgraded. We weren't supposed to get a suite. Oh, here's a surprise for us.
Oh.
Whirlpool tub. We weren't expecting that. So I think we're pretty happy with the option here. And what do we see? We are overlooking the town and off into the hills beyond. And there's the plaza right below us. Pretty nice. Happy with it, lady?
Yep, very nice.
There's a walkway along the river right outside of our hotel. We're walking down. We have tickets to Machu Picchu for tomorrow, but we're going to go and see if they have any same-day tickets, and we'll go later to get two visits. Probably not likely, but we're giving it a try. Here's the two rivers of Aguas Calientes coming together to form the much bigger river.
We're going to get massages. We're going to see how it is. We got a deal for 80 soles each, which is less than $25. Even after a tip if we leave one, which we probably will. So 90 soles is like $24. So we'll let you know how it went.
And we're having our Cusco sours. It's happy hour here. And we just finished our massages. And they were excellent.
This is why my hair looks the way it does. Oh well, no makeup, so you know. But that's okay. Have a Pisco sour, and
So-
we're in Peru.
The tip and everything, using the credit card, we paid 200 soles, which is like what is it? $26
Each.
for the massages.
Yes. For an hour massage, $26.60.
They were worth it.
Total.
So
Yeah, it's worth looking like this on camera.
cheers. We're having dinner overlooking the river here in Aguas Calientes. It's a nice night. We're going to Machu Picchu. Waiting for the bus. Our bus is at 5:30. Our entry is at 6 a.m. The sun is just starting to rise. We're hoping for a good day. Not supposed to rain, but the clouds here in Aguas Calientes are low, so we're hopeful that they'll burn off and we'll have some good visibility. We're on our bus, and then we're going by all of the buses that are lined up for the day. It's quite an operation that they have going here. We're on our way up to one of the 7 wonders of the world. Pretty foggy now. We're heading up. Hopefully this fog lifts. Over here, it's really cloudy so far, but we're starting to see things. There's more. We are doing circuit 2. We're really hoping for the sun, but to burn off these clouds, we can still look up high. Well, it's clearing, so we're starting to see the city. So still hasn't cleared, but we're seeing these terraces.
Guys, behind this cloud,
It's amazing.
there's a big mountain, guys.
Although known locally by the indigenous Quechua people, it remained unknown to the outside world until American historian from Yale, Hiram Bingham, was guided there by a local farmer in 1911.
Yeah. Cleared up a little bit, so getting a little more vision of it, but this may be the best we get. So the mountains behind are starting to come out, but still a lot of clouds, but the Machu Picchu ruins are pretty clear now.
Most archaeologists believe that Machu Picchu was built as an estate for the Inca Emperor Pachacuti and is the most familiar icon of Inca civilization. The Incas built the estate around 1450 but abandoned it a century later at the time of the Spanish conquest. But unlike other Inca cities, it was never found by the Spanish conquistadors because it was hidden by mountains and jungle.
The weather has cleared a bit.
We love the clouds.
The weather has cleared a bit. You can see the guide told us that it looks like a face, like so the
Let me take you with your camera.
On the right is on the right is the forehead, then the nose, then the lips and chin. It's starting to clear a bit. It's slippery, and you can see the Machu Picchu village town of the ruins and the mountains behind it. It's a bit drizzly and wet, but it's really amazing. We're heading into the historical town now. So we came around the corner here, and the view is amazing from right here. Looking out over the valley. We have entered the city of Machu Picchu. And there's her ladyship. We have a great guide, Felix. Just 4 of us on the tour. It was disappointing for him. He wanted more like 7 people on this tour. But we're getting a great tour. Taking amazing pictures for us. I wish the weather was a little bit better, but it's definitely cleared up a lot. And that's where we came down from. Into the ruins of the old city of Machu Picchu. There's a small room here in the... And then looking out through a window hole down to the lower part. A lot of this city was unfinished because the Spaniards conquered the Incas, and the city was not quite completed. So this was a ceremonial burial chamber where they would mummify. So they did mummies in the Inca traditions. You know, our tour guide Felix was just telling us like everything is similar. Like Egypt had pyramids, Incans had pyramids. They did mummies. They did. Jewelry in the same way. And that's where we climbed up to and down from. And we're right in the center of the Machu Picchu city. Taking it all in. Mountains in the background. The temple up at the top of that half a pyramid, uncompleted pyramid. And looking down over the valley and up the side of the unfinished pyramid, there's a watchtower right there that they used for defensive purposes. And then this open building here was a temple where they would do sacrifices and different ceremonies. And above it is I think it's the Temple of the Moon, and it would line up on the different solstices with another temple on one of the mountains in the distance, and the light would shine through at a certain time of the day. To move these giant stones, they would make rocks that would be used as rollers, like kind of wheels. They didn't have wheels, actual wheels.
How our ancestors forgot this roller stone inside this huge stone to move.
But they could make these giant stones. They had to use different methods because they really didn't have wheels. And now we're in the lower section of the Machu Picchu city. It's really amazing what they did. They had great engineers. Our guide was telling us that these different terraces are built, with big stones on the bottom, and then smaller cracked stones underneath, then sand, then soil, and it made them drain perfectly for agriculture. And they never had floods in these towns because the water would not rush away, but be kind of sifted by the way they constructed these terraces. So now we've reached a section under one of the mountains, and then hills, and then there's llamas, lots of llamas hanging out. They say they're the lawnmowers of Machu Picchu. The llamas just keep the grass short. Hello, llamas. Wow, look how close that is. We came early, we didn't have great weather, but you could see it's already getting really crowded back where we were. Some of the llamas. Alright, well, this is the end of our trip, it seems. You can only go one way through the tour of Machu Picchu, so we came back to get...
Oh, look at them on the trail.
Oh yeah, a little more shots of the llamas. So we're on the way out, just still kind of cloudy and misty. We've got these rooms to enter into. There's her ladyship. We make our way out. We're just kind of getting lost wandering around the ruins. We keep getting told that we're going the wrong way because you're only allowed to go one way, but getting to see a little bit more than we would have otherwise. There's some more areas. These were apparently unfinished. The roofs were not put on, but part of the construction before the Spanish.
Machu Picchu was built in the classical Inca style with polished, dry stone walls. Most of the outlying buildings have been reconstructed in order to give tourists a better idea of how they originally appeared. By 1976, 30% of Machu Picchu had been restored, and restoration still continues. It was declared a Peruvian historical sanctuary in 1981 and a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. In 2007, Machu Picchu was voted one of the new 7 wonders of the world in a worldwide poll.
So this is, I think, the end of the trail, more or less. The beautiful mountains shrouded in the mist of the clouds. Machu Picchu. And up the terraces. All the crowd. We came this morning on the first bus at the 6 a.m. for when it opens, and it's now 9:15 or so, and the place is packed. Bus is taking us down now. That was just an engine. Aguas Calientes, they have all of these markets with lots of souvenirs, llamas, I guess it's alpaca, wool scarves and hats, jewelry, magnets, stickers. All sorts of things. Inca statues. Everything Machu Picchu related. Well, like a lot of places, Aguas Calientes has one of these bridges where everyone puts their locks on, I guess, for eternal love. So, Aguas Calientes town is very touristic. Lots of shops, lots of restaurants, lots of places to get massages. We got a massage yesterday and it was great. But all kinds of touristy things to do here. Streets are just lined with these restaurants. Hello, lady. And hostels, hotels, places to stay. We're on the train back from Machu Picchu, and the sun is out. So it's really beautiful here in the valley. I'm sure you had more sun, but it was really a great day, regardless of the cloudy weather. Kind of made it look a little, Machu Picchu look a little mystical.
Thanks for traveling with Danny and MJ. We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.